Hello there, travel lovers. Hi, so today is the start of a 3-day adventure in Batang Ai area.
And just before we start, I just want to reference my little face mask. I'm not very well and I'm hiding a really bad infection on my lip. You can probably see it. So if you see me like this throughout the day, it's because I'm a bit self-conscious of my massive disgusting infection, but I'm gonna take it off because I don't think you're gonna hear me very well. But please be kind to me. I know I look disgusting.
Don't write any mean comments, but you don't look disgusting. It's actually healing, so
it was really bad the other day.
Right now it's so much better than what it was before.
Oh, it was disgusting, wasn't it?
Her lip was swollen and the yellow liquid was coming out of it.
And I couldn't talk. I was like, oh. It was just
so you may be wondering what is wrong with her and has she seen the doctor? No, we haven't seen the doctor. No. We're just hoping for it to go away on its own.
Yeah, I actually get this every single year. I think it's impetigo, which is kind of contagious, and I keep getting it every single year, like the same time every year, and it just comes out of nowhere. Like literally when we came back from KK Park, woke up the next day, I was like, I'm ill. I know, I could feel it coming.
And it was going towards your ear,
I had a bad ear infection.
Yes.
So. Anyways, but that's that. So now that's out of the way, do you want to talk about Batang Ai? Why are we going to Batang Ai?
So Batang Ai is an area that is located in Sarawak and it's about 5 hours drive from central Kuching, and the only way to get there is obviously by driving to a jetty, and then you have to get on a boat, go across the Batang Ai lake, and you'll end up at the Longhouses.
Yeah, so we're literally traveling very, very far today by car, by boat, and probably a little bit by land, by walking, just to get to the indigenous people. And yeah, honestly, I can't believe we're even saying these words. It's such a unique experience that we're taking part of today.
It is. We've always wanted to do that. If you've been following us, you know that we already have visited Sarawak almost a month ago now, and we stayed here for about 3 weeks. Unfortunately, we hadn't had a chance to stay at the Longhouses, but now we're back and we're doing this, and we're just super excited. So Batang Ai is a home to indigenous group of people called Iban.
The Iban tribe are pretty famous around the world. They are known as the headhunters. You may have seen that many times before. I think even Sarawak changed its name to the land of headhunters, but it comes with a gruesome backstory. Now, headhunting was a practice that the Iban people used to do, which was basically chopping the heads off their enemies and keeping their skulls in the house to show their power.
As a trophy, yes?
As a trophy, yeah. So they used to chop off many heads, and the more heads they had collected was more power to them. Now this was stopped at the end of World War II, and so it's not a thing these days, but they're definitely known for their old practices, and it's pretty interesting to just hear those stories. I mean, to chop off someone's head is so medieval. That's something you would read at school in your history books, and it's a very interesting concept, but they don't do that anymore, so it's going to be interesting just to share tales. And I don't think we've even mentioned this, but we are actually staying with an Iban family for 2 nights, which is, again, I can't believe we're actually saying these words.
And we're going to be staying at a longhouse.
At a longhouse.
Yeah.
And when we get there, I mean, I think we've explained briefly what a longhouse was before, I think when we went to the Sarawak Cultural Village, but when we get there we'll explain a bit more. We're actually traveling today with a guide called Danny. He is a lovely, lovely guy. He's from the Borneo tribe, which is another indigenous group of people, and he's taken us for our 3 days and our 2-night trip here in Batang Ai.
And it's just the 2 of us. We don't have any other travelers joining us, so it feels extremely intimate, extremely personal.
It's amazing.
We can ask as many questions as we want. We can connect with each other. He is very, very knowledgeable. He's sharing all of his knowledge with us. Amazing. And we're not only lucky because it's just the 2 of us who's going to be experiencing this trip at Iban tribes and Longhouses. We're extremely lucky because this video and the rest of the videos that are to come are sponsored by Borneo.
Yes, yes.
So we're super grateful. Thank you so much. If you want to check them out, guys, we're always gonna leave all the links in the description. Please give them some love.
And these trips are great because at the end of the day, our main objective is just to promote Malaysia tourism.
Yeah.
Wherever we are, we're just trying to show off the best places, trying to share our experiences with you guys. I don't know about you guys, but I have no clue about indigenous people. I have very, very limited knowledge.
Yeah.
So for me and for you as well, right?
Yeah.
How much do you know about indigenous people?
I had no idea that there are indigenous people in Borneo before coming here.
I did.
You did?
I
Well,
did.
you were way more knowledgeable than I was, actually.
But I didn't know how to get to these people. I didn't
how
know
to approach them,
the
yeah?
situation. I had no idea.
If there is a way for tourist people to connect with local people, and of course there are so many great ways, and
this is one of them.
this is one of them through Paradise de
We
Borneo.
get to show you guys. Super excited.
Right now it's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We got our cool drinks here because we're super hot. But this morning we left at around 8 o'clock, and our first stop of the day was Semengo National Park. So again, if any of you seen our previous videos, you would know that we have already visited the Orangutan National Reserve.
So good. I could go every single day.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
So this time we were super lucky because we were able to see all different ages of orangutans.
Yeah.
So there were like the tiny babies holding onto their mummies.
So cute.
There were like the huge male orangutans, females, even like teenagers, I think. I don't know what you call them, like
I suppose it would be teenagers.
teenage orangutans.
I was actually 2 meters away from a tiny orangutan. It was like, I think the name was Ruby.
Ruby, yeah.
I was so close. I could zoom in properly on the face.
Wow,
and it was
we were
just amazing.
super lucky to see them from up so close.
Yeah, so really lucky to have gone there for the second time. And again, we could go there every single day. I think every single day would be a different experience.
Yeah.
Like you'd see different ages and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then after that, we set off to go to a town called SERIAN,
Which
translates to durian.
But I didn't see any durian.
I have.
Really?
Yeah, I have a lot.
Can I smell
I
it?
have. No, right
No.
now we're smelling the fish, I think.
I can smell fish.
But yeah, it's only about 60 kilometers away from Kuching, and SERIAN town is usually a stopover for tourists to just stretch their legs, have lunch, and carry on going through Sarawak.
There we are, guys. We've brought you up to speed. You know where we've come from. You know what we're about to do. And we're here in SERIAN right now, again, having a refreshment because the sun is hot. I mean, coming back from Sabah, it's definitely hotter over in Sarawak.
Yes.
And we're going to check a little bit more of this town, and then we're going to hit the road, have a lunch, and then slowly make it to Batang Ai. So excited.
Yeah,
I'm
so
really
exciting.
excited.
Yeah.
I hope you're excited for us.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm going to put this back on.
41. Maybe I can quickly try? Yeah? So we're buying some rubber shoes because we'll have to probably walk in the water and in the mud. So it just makes it easy, and it's actually really cheap, about 10 ringgit. So £2, why not? So too big.
You can try that.
It's okay.
Okay, let me try that one just in case.
Yeah.
Would you think? Should
Yeah?
we buy a towel?
I think we'll have
I think
to.
so, because we didn't bring any. Yeah, alright.
Just buy one. How much is one?
How much is this towel?
Massive, huh?
It's really huge, yeah.
It reminds me of Cebu.
So many different things. Fresh fruit, fresh veg, fish, but we're heading for pastries.
Because Danny told us that the pastries are pretty nice.
amazing.
Yeah, let's go there. Oh, we found it. Is that fried banana, yes? Justina, they have a pambalik.
Oh yes,
Are you overwhelmed?
yes I am. Yes.
Yes, as always.
I love all the different kinds of sweets and pastries and cakes. How can you even choose?
You have a sweet tooth. Yeah, let's get some of these.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dina's going for it. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you.
How much is the donut?
3 pieces, 1
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah. Oh, 3 pieces, 1 reindeer.
Yeah, now we're getting some donuts.
Wow. Oh, terima kasih.
Oh yeah.
Look at us. We only just entered into the pastry area and we're already full of bags.
Yeah. Mmm.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So nice.
Yeah. Just 3 pieces. Come on, baby.
So we're getting this one here. I've never seen it before.
It's called
Koi moi. Koi moi. Yeah. It seems to be very popular, so we're going to give it a go.
Yeah, koi
Moi. So do you want to ask everyone at home what that means?
Yeah, let us know in the comment section below, guys.
It looks similar to koi a cock, but not a cock because I remember when I said that last time with the
I
comments.
know, everyone laughs.
Well, how do you say it then if it's not a cock? A cock?
Oh,
Lol. Mmm. I'm still covering my mouth. Mmm.
You look like Santa Claus.
I do, like a little beard.
I already demolished mine.
So if you do make it into Syrian, make sure to go to that pastry market. It's not called a pastry market, it's just a part of the market that sells the most delicious pastries, donuts, as you've just seen.
And the most delicious apam balik.
Wow, have you eaten that yet?
I'm already tucking in.
Unbelievable. I told you, she loves sweet stuff. How's that one?
It's like dough cooked in fried dough.
Oh really?
Wait a second.
Okay, needs more time. You're not going to spoil your lunch now, are you?
This is the last one, I promise you.
So you've had a donut, a pambalik, and now you've eaten that? No? Not to tell anyone?
The Longhouse?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah?
So Danny just done some shopping for the Longhouse.
So we've got some food. We don't know what he's got, but
He'll surprise us.
yeah.
I guess that's what we're gonna be cooking
And
at the Longhouse
eating.
and eating throughout these days.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
There will be 2 kinds of veggies and 1 meat.
Okay.
Meat, it can be anything. Veggies, it can be anything.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's happening?
So we just stopped for some lunch. We're halfway through.
We've got another hour and a half until we get to the jetty.
Okay, so it's not too bad. So for now, we're just gonna grab some lunch. So we got some chicken, some plain rice, and 2 different kinds of veg. It's good.
Okay, so we just finished up our lunch. That was Malaysian fast food, as Danny said. And it was like a rice dish, a meat dish, and a vegetable dish. You just point and basically get fast food very quickly. And we have just been told that the Iban Longhouse that we're staying in has 37 families, and it's a nice gesture to bring gifts. But the gifts that we're going to buy has to be enough to basically be enough for the 37 families. So we have to buy stuff that's going to be like rice or shareable. That's a good word, Justina. Shareable. So we're off to a shop now where we're going to buy some gifts as a nice gesture for their hospitality for the next 3 days. If that's a pineapple, that is massive, but I don't think
Maybe
so.
it's not.
It could be though. It looks like it's got two in one. Little bees inside. Some fresh honey. So we're just going in the shop so we can buy some items. So Danny, what do you reckon then?
Alright, so these are something. Okay, these are chips.
Chips?
Yeah, I know it's a junk food,
Junk food.
but the children like it.
How much is
1 packet is 16 ringgit.
16, yeah? Okay.
And inside here is 40 packets. 40.
40, so that should be enough for...
Now they give is 1 family, 2nd family, 3rd family, 4th family.
Oh, really?
Blah, 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 37.
They'll just distribute it, yes?
If you want to get 2 packets, the same thing, they will do. So in the end, we have 37 lumps.
Right, I see, I see. And what else did you recommend? Like coffee, you said, yes?
3 small packets.
So how much would it be for?
Bao kéo bạc, ship bao tiếp tục.
Go lên.
Ship bạc kéo.
18.
18.
Ship bao như là còn ship bao.
Inside is only 10.
Only 10, so need to buy a couple.
It's 1 ringgit 50 cents.
1 ringgit 50 cents.
Yeah. So
And we need to buy like 37? So like 37, bring it. So what are we thinking? Get some lollies for the children?
Yeah.
And crisps?
Yes.
Yeah? Durian popcorn, wow.
Durian sweet corn.
durian flavor.
Just durian.
Wow, well that's a mixture and a half.
Well, let's go.
Let's go
one
for
then.
that, yeah, let's go for this one.
This one?
Yeah.
42. Okay. There you go.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. Cheers. So we just got our gifts for the children primarily. Some crisps and some sweets. So they're going to be running around wild all night because of us. So I'm sure their parents will be very pleased with our arrival today. And if you hear like some rustling in the back, there's actually a live catfish in a bucket back here, and Danny the driver didn't tell us that it was in here, so we heard. Oh, can you hear?
It scared the shit out of us.
It was so scary. Like, it's what is that? What is that in the back? So we're just chilling now. We've got an hour and a half till we get to the jetty, and then it's another hour and a half to get on the boat to the village, to the, I suppose, the tribe.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm a little bit nervous actually.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I'm nervous because I didn't realize how many people there would be.
Oh, you mean like
And
37 families?
And they don't speak English, so I'm worried about the communication, but I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Fine.
Work hard, no sleep, repeat. All I do is work hard, no sleep, repeat. Give a little love to a hit song machine.
Look at this water, it's beautiful. Wow, maybe that is our transportation, Justina.
Yes, so from the lunch spot we drove about an hour and 45 minutes, and we just arrived to Batang Ai Lake, which is this gorgeous, beautiful, massive lake, and it's about 100 square kilometers.
That is huge.
Or maybe meters, sorry, 100 square meters.
I'm not sure. But we are thinking that the boat behind Justina is our transportation to get to Longhouse.
Let's go and find out.
Yeah, hour and a half on there as well. It's so cool. It's so silent, isn't it? Everywhere, like, it's crazy. We're definitely out of the city now. Wow. Wow. Oh no, oh no. Close up, close up.